Welcome, welcome to Said Larry J. And I am your host, Larry J. Come on in, make yourself at home. This is Fun Day Friday. How are many of you doing today? Celery, pull up notes for today. How many of you doing today? Go in there and get you something to eat. We got some barbecue sandwiches. You have the option of turkey and beef. And we have some onion rings. I don't too much like that. I don't ate my portion of the onion rings. Some of you may not care how your onion rings are. You may want to, warm them up and everything. So I hope you all are having a lovely fun day. Yes, I am popping this collar over here. So I hope you all are having a wonderful fun day Friday. Make yourself at home, get you something to drink, some water. I have some tea, some juice, some orange juice, and some sparkle, something like that. But go in there and make yourself at home. So, welcome starting off today. I have to try to help keep some of you all up on current events because some of you all don't have no clue what be going on in the world. Do y'all know as the world turns? Do y'all know it's still turning? Okay. Anyway, so first off, let's start off with, we want to give our condolences to DMX family and friends and keep them lifted up in prayer. So let's start off by doing that. Because of many of you that do not know, um, he 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 well, let's just say he had to go be rushed to the hospital, and he was on life support on for some days, and I guess some family friends they made a decision, allegedly made a decision and everything. So let's keep them lifted up in prayer for those of you that believe in prayer. It was so funny today. When people, no, I don't think I'll share that. No, I think I am so tempted to share it. Well, I'm gonna share it anyway. So, of course, I have like little tools on my phone that lets me know it gives and it gives me updates and like on news, current events, what's going on, like in politics, what's going on in entertainment. And so a friend of mine had texted me and told me that DMX had passed. And let me see, let me read this text correctly. Let me celery, whatever your name is, cereal. Pull up current text. Well, anyway, it's pulled up anyway. Had text me about, he had passed and he's gone. And so I said, what is this? Can't never. Yeah, well, she said, I love myself some DMX. And I'm looking like, when you love yourself some DMX? I ain't never heard you talk about this man before. And so some of you that may not know, people that really know me very well. So I was sitting up there and I'm walking and I'm looking at the text and I'm saying, okay, I ain't never heard her mention this. This is my first time ever hearing her mention about some DMX. And she told me she used to love herself some DMX. And I'm like, what is she talking about? When you started liking DMX? I ain't never heard you listen to his music because you don't even listen to R&B and rap. So my reply was was, I said, stop lying. Stop lying. And I put LOL. I said, I ain't never heard you talk about this man nor his music. That's what I said. I said, I ain't never heard you talk about this man nor his music. This is my first time ever hearing you talk about the guy. You know, he's in the hospital and they don't pull the plug on him. I said, I never heard you talk about it. She told me, my dad used to like DMX back in the day. You don't even listen to him now. You know, I'm quite sure. She ain't the only one. It's going to be many other people that say they used to love DMX and they didn't even know who that man was. I wonder, should I do this? I should do this because, you know, this is a tribute to, you know, I hope this don't do anything, but, you know, this is a a tribute. Let's see. To DMX. We want to make sure we don't do too much. What they ain't gonna, I need them to do this right. And this phone acting like, I get so sick of this. Okay. So, yeah, this is a tribute to DMX. We can't do too much. I get so freaking tired of you trying to do something on this thing. And that was That's enough of that. So that is our tribute to DMX. I love that song. That song came on the other night. I had that song came on. Now that is one of my songs right there. I love that song. Especially, you know how, I don't know whether some of you all know. You know when you driving in the car and your favorite song, y'all gonna think I'm crazy. When you driving in the car and your favorite song come on and you drive faster, and they be like, what is wrong with you? Like, we were just driving normal. Now you driving all on the rail. Now you driving on the sidewalk. Or you letting your car drive while you... I can't see. I'm trying to see what they doing over there. I don't see why the car's still rolling. And you still drive. Oh, I guess I'll turn around. What you gonna turn around for? You already got your head turned around as the car rolling forward. So, because I did this one time. But yes, yes, we want to give that tribute out to DMX. Now back to this driving conversation. I remember my cousin, we was in college. We was coming back from my hometown and he rode with me. And you know, I was up there driving. He was like, "Hey, cuz, can I put in this CD?" And and he put in this CD. And yes. When I tell you this is funny, that's why Tigger and Pooh Bear is up there. Okay. She's I'm trying to do something. That's why Tigger, see, that's why Tigger and Pooh Bear is up there. Let me see. Tigger and Pooh Bear. Let me see. Tigger. Okay. And he put 50 Cent in there. And we was on 75. When I tell you he put that 50 Cent song in there, and he was sitting over there like, because it was like, I had speeded up driving. This was a song that he put in. One of he put that song in there, and I was over there rolling. Whew. I was up there rolling. When we got back to Atlanta, he looked at me. He said, remind me, never ever put in a rap CD with you drop. Because it was like I speeded up drop. When I tell you we got to Atlanta in no time, I was going around calls. I had turned into Delta Airlines and I was going over calls. I turned into the subway going under calls. I used that wall and half of my wheels was on that wall. It was too funny. That's why you don't play certain songs. Even still to this day, I listen to certain songs. My feet, I be getting a little happy and I be dancing and stuff. I said, woo. Who? What's our next trending topic today? We've talked about DMX. Carry On and Kirk Franklin is in the house. Everyone give them a round of applause. You know, I said that we're doing a recap because there haven't been anything mentioned about Carry On and Kirk Franklin and the mom and the family. And you know, that's wonderful. I don't know if they're reconciling. Maybe the water on the bridge have settled down. Because y'all, see, this how I know when stuff don't be settled down. Because I be just chilling in my room. And I watch YouTube. I sometimes come in on other people YouTube page. And I watch them and everything like their content. When I started seeing that trending topic, it'd be like pop, 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 pop. And it's the same topic over, like, for example, Carry On and Kirk Franklin. It was pop, 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 pop. And I was like, what is going on? Because first I listen to them, then I go and read articles, then I start digging. I start prowling. My investigative intuitiveness started coming on. Intuitiveness. So I ain't heard nothing about them yet. So hopefully everything is calming down with them. Yes, I had to write all of this stuff down because I be trying to let my brain relax. And on behind him, Derrick Jaxn. We haven't heard anything about Derrick Jaxn because we don't sit and drug that man up from here to New York to California. And I guess him and his wife, you know, things have gotten better for him. He got on live and he said, you know, everything worked out for us. I know God turned my life around. And we went to pastoral counseling. And, you know, everything, as he jerked that woman around on that camera like she was some rag doll that he had picked up out of the corner. Everything has worked out for us. You know, we reconciled and things have gotten better over the months. After he had just got finished having sex with that lady, allegedly. So no one have not heard anything. But see, this is what I realized with this situation. I'm starting, it was an epiphany, whatever the word is, today. Some of y'all were mad because he's still popping on his YouTube. The money's still coming in because people don't care these days because people are a whore. They don't. If you just be honest with it and you just say it and you caught up, it'd be like, oh, okay, I come up here and give you a good confession. Why these people are calling me while I am live? I am live. Hello, I am live.
I thought you were live at 7 o'clock.
It is. It's 7 right now. Why is you in the dark?
You say you live. Why is you talking to me?
Because you called.
You shouldn't have answered.
Everyone, we have a caller that just called in. So now, I'm going to put you right there. Because she's in the dark, apparently. She loves sitting in the dark. Now, what was I talking about? Yes, I don't think that people... she in the dark. It's in the list. So, I don't think that, you know, with the people don't care if people are whores these days. I mean, long as you confess out to it, like how they just said, and everything, you know, it don't matter. I mean, he confessed up to it. So what good does it mean? You can still go out there and make your money.
Somebody the guard to?
Yeah, you know, like a whore that you go outside and you use to dig up weeds. A whore.
Oh my God.
Yes, a whore, everyone, that you go outside and you use to dig up weeds. So it's pretty much you can do whatever you want. Just let the people know what you're doing. They don't care. And they will still support you. Because that's what's happening these days in time. So no one have not heard from him or his wife or anything. Kudos to them. Shout out. Great job. Let me see. Hold on just one moment, please. We going to our next topic for tonight. When I tell you this is Fun Day Friday, yes, it is. Who the car dealership? I had such an experience at this car dealership. So, oh my God, I can't. I had an experience at the car dealership. I had went and looked at me a car that they did not have there because it's the year after this model. So I went out there and I say, now I don't know why I be messing with these people. I don't know why I be messing with these people. Caller on the line. Why do I be messing with these people? Because I don't have nothing better to do. Yeah, she's sitting in the dark.
I'm seeing him flabbergasted, honey, with this foolishness. But go ahead.
So I call myself when this was a current event that I happened this week. So I said, well, I want to go out here and see do they have this car. Now I don't know why I decided that I want to go out there to see that they have their car because I knew it went out there on the lot because it come out this summer. But I just wanted to see anyway. So I go in, and the business manager, finance manager, he comes and he introduced himself, and I'm saying to myself, you really not gonna try to sell me no car because you ain't standing by trying to sell me no car. All you about is producing the numbers to the bank underwriter. That's it. So he gets me this car salesman. I should call his name, but I won't do that. So he gets me this guy. So the guy comes, he shake my hand. Now I was still just wondering why he shook my hand. He said, "Oh, just follow me." We went to his office. And so he's shuffling through papers, seeing when their car is going to arrive on the lot, which is May 5th, if not mistaken. Now we're just having a whole conversation. And I'm wondering, it was like I had this news flash going across my head because I'm like, when is he going to tell me his name? When is he going to introduce himself? How are you going to try to sell me a car? You haven't even introduced yourself to me. You have not said nothing. I don't even, who are you? And next thing I know, it came out of my throat, out of my mouth. Who are you? He said, oh, I'm sorry. He said, oh, I'm Devin. I said, okay. So I let the conversation, because I said, now you.
I thought you weren't going to call the man name, Lord Jesus.
See, I could have.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
Oh, well, I ain't say what kind of car I'm getting. I ain't say what dealership.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, this is what happens when you eat too much sweets. So, I'm like, so let me group. Okay, let's put it together. So, I was like, and I said, I don't care. I'm not gonna call this man that. Oh, there's plenty of Devins out there. Like y'all gonna know what I'm talking about. Anyway.
Brighter his tongue, Lord. Brighter his tongue.
So I'm sitting up there like, okay, is he gonna ask me what my name is? Because I don't let some more conversation go in. I said, okay, I'm Larry, by the way. And he said, oh, and I'm saying to myself, Now I'm having to teach him basic customer service here, especially as a salesman. You're supposed to build rapport, build relationship. You don't know who I am. I'm up there having a conversation and you just talking. Who are you talking? Who are you? This is what happened. So then he tells me when the car comes on the lot. Now, instead of him building conversation, he was, and so I'll be trying to support at times, but they don't tend to do right. Some of them, I'm not gonna say all, but some. So I'm sitting up here talking with him. He don't gave me the answer, but I would think just because you don't know, because y'all don't have the car on the lot, you don't know if I'm going to actually buy a car or not. So he up there just on the computer. Now I'm up here talking to him. Undivided attention. That's what they call it in customer service. I'm like, do I need to sit up here and coach him on undivided service? These people ain't almost like to sit up down and said, but I'm like, these people they didn't pay me to come in to be a performance coach. And so I'm sitting up there, he typing, and I'm up there like undivided attention. So then I say, okay, well, you have a good day. And so he sits up. Oh, okay. See, this nut. He said, oh, let me walk you. Let me walk. Oh, now you want to walk me out. Now I have your undivided attention because I'm about to leave. So I got on the phone. I think I was talking to, I talked with my sister that day. And I said, see, more than likely, he ain't going to get this sale. Why would I come back and give you a sale? You ain't even pay me no attention. See, and I even stated this because when we was on the phone talking, I say, well, when you are building relationships, you want to build the relationship regardless if they're going to buy a car or not. You want to plant the seed. You want to get to know the person because you don't know. I may come back and refer people. Now, I'm not going to come back to you or refer a chain of people to you because you la 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 la. Gotta get these papers in, gotta get these numbers in. Let's see what that la 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 la. It's you listening. So I got in my car, I left, and I went on to the next place. So I say, it's so interesting these people. Next pointer. When you see.
What kind of dealer that was? That was a Honda dealer, Lexus dealer.
Unfortunately, the jury will get back on that decision. We'll talk about that offline. We don't want to put too much emphasis. We done already called out somebody's name.
You don't want to call that man trying to make a living and support his family, and you don't call his name out.
It is so many Devins and Michaels and Timothys out there.
And there many Devins at the car dealers.
It is. I should know. I done been to a lot of dealerships. Now, what was that? We got to try to clean this up. I ain't no clean it up now. But anyway, what was it? So
Monday, Friday, honey, off the chain.
Oh, we finna throw that topic in there too. So speaking of this, because see, I have my sister on the line, and she's doing People Watch. It's gonna go very well with this next segment since I've already talked about this. So I say, she always doing People Watching, just People Watch. I be trying to get her to tell some of them people hello, get out the car and introduce her. Tell her Larry say hello. Have me on the phone. Let me talk to him like I've been knowing him for years. So I went to the store one night, and I was sitting there, and And you know, sometimes you don't know these days who's homeless, who's not, because people have started scamming folks because they have looked at the homeless people and be like, oh, people give them money. You know what? I'm gonna go find me some breeches. If some of you that do not know breeches or some pants, jeans, but I'm gonna go find me some breeches, rub them in the mud, cut holes in them, do them like this, and I'm gonna go out there and make me some money. This gonna be my side hustle. So you don't know these days because it's all types of scam artists out there. So it was this lady, a girl, and two kids that was sitting out there. They were just sitting in front of the store, and I had went in there because when did I go in there? Oh, I think yeah, I had went in there to see that they have some. I like to like wait till the truck come at times, and the truck deliver like the fresh croissants. Y'all should try some of them fresh croissants at QT, and you put them in the microwave for like 15 seconds. Whew, they will make. They are so fluffy and buttery. Whew, I don't know what else to say.
Oh,
So they fluffy and butter and them donuts, them honey bombs that's big as my head. Y'all see my head? They big as my head. They be so good. You put them in the microwave. So the truck had came, but they had little stacks out there. He hadn't put them up because people kept coming in. So I say, oh, guess I'll go sit in the car. So then people watch kicked in. So I'm sitting up there because my car is face like, and I say, and see, I listen to my spirit man, the Holy Ghost. For those of you that may not know who he is, don't believe in him, whatever floats your boat. So I'm sitting up there and I was like, that lady, she looked like she's scouting people. So I'm just sitting there because I had went back in my car and I'm just sitting there because I'm waiting for this man to put out this free stuff so I can get some. So she's just sitting there, just sitting there. So all of a sudden, I see the police pull up. He backs that Ford Explorer up in there. How you know it's because it had police on it. And so he backs it up there. Next thing I know, I see. Let me get this. I see. It was just we sitting here. The next thing. And I say, what in the world? Because I have been sitting there for a good while. I mean, kids, oh, come on, get up. So the police gets out his car. And he walks over, and he didn't mean no harm. For those of you that are against polices and you don't like them, he didn't mean no harm. He got up and he walked out to them because he was going in the store. He walked up to him and he said, ma'am, did you need anything out of here? You want me to get? Oh, no. We were just leaving. And I'm looking and I'm like, y'all weren't just leaving because y'all done sat out here for a good 20 minutes. I'm like, y'all just sitting up there. We just leaving. When I tell you they got that stuff up so fast, they pulled up them kids. Come on, kids, I thought it's time to go. And when I tell you they were walking off so, and he asked him twice, he said, you sure? He said, I'll get it for you. Because I had my windows cracked. Because I was sitting right beside his vehicle and sitting in front of him with them. They got out of there so fast, and I'm sitting up there just like this. No, the screen didn't freeze. I just know how to do my facial expressions like that. I'm like, I said, this has been the craziest stuff. See, that's why you have to be careful. And see, I don't mind giving to homeless people. But sometimes some of these folks, I know I done seen this another day too, where the guy got out his car. He got literally out his car. It was a nice Ford Focus. He got out his car, walked over across the street, and he acted like he was homeless. I said, these are some started to run him over my car. These are some scam artists right here.
That man probably was waiting on his unemployment to drop.
Don't you do it. Don't you better not do this.
Now that girl said she need to get back home.
She
unemployment check come.
She ain't the only person. Because Alfred, Alfred, I was talking with him. Alfred, his unemployment started coming in, and Alfred said his he wasn't gonna let nothing mess up his unemployment. I said, Alfred, you didn't want to go out there, do some little side hustles, like the things that you normally been doing. Alfred said he wouldn't let nothing mess up his unemployment.
Alfred wouldn't even go substitute.
He said, "Oh, he surely would." I asked him. He told me some. Them people ain't gonna mess up mine, because he was telling me about some teacher, and he was like the teacher kept hitting him up, but I say, Alfred, that is on you. Thank God I work for myself. But I say, Alfred, that is on you. But no, Alfred won't go do it. These people ain't playing about their unemployment. But Alfred is looking for him something. I keep Alfred in my prayers too. I really
Alfred be running around there doing what he want to do, living his best life, going wherever, whenever. Alfred ain't worried about them right now. Alfred say he need a break.
You think so?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I was sitting up there. I be sitting up there worried about Alfred, because
I don't know why you worry about Alfred. I called Alfred one day like I was playing, like I was somebody trying to get him a job, honey. Alfred didn't even want to talk to me. Alfred said, he ain't gonna work right now. He ain't ready. Alfred wasn't even most interested in no job, baby.
Oh, I hope y'all Georgia Department of Labor people ain't working, ain't watching this video, because I'm glad I ain't called like Alfred last night, but y'all know Alfred, he do want to work. Don't say that about Alfred. He really do want to work. He been
so. Alfred tell you believe that foolishness Alfred talking, you want him.
I do. Alfred is a very genuine person.
That he is. But he ain't ready to go back to work.
You think?
As soon as I mention something to Alfred about a job, I ain't gonna mess up my unemployment. That's what he told me.
Oh, you wait till I talk to Alfred again. I ain't know Alfred be off the chain like that, because when I get around Alfred be like, oh yeah, I put in an application.
Yeah, put in application.
Oh.
But when that salary said negotiable, willing to negotiate the salary, honey, that's that amount that Alfred put in there, honey. The CEOs ain't making that amount. Alfred trying to deal like, honey, that Wells and Fargo CEO that said that black people ain't qualified to work at Wells and Fargo in those management positions.
I like it.
That was in the paper. That's what that CEO said. He said they don't have any blacks that are and no African Americans that are qualified to be in managerial positions, executive manager positions. That's what he said now.
Notice how she said blacks.
What he
is in it. Timothy is in an executive position.
Now he's named Timothy tonight.
Mm-hmm. As y'all can tell, we practice diversification over here. This is the HR thing. We practice diversification. We have all types.
You still got Timothy and Karen over there.
Oh, you mean Tasha?
Yeah, her name ain't no Tasha.
How you gonna tell me the folks that's in these pictures what their names are?
You never seen no Tasha look like that.
She light skinned. She's one of those light skinned ladies.
Her name is Helen, Heather, like how you said Heather.
Now how she gonna come over here and create names for these people? You hear that? You hear that, Sheila? How she gonna create a name for you?
Because I told you to get a Martin Luther up there, or Farrakhan or something.
He up there.
Be diverse.
And I am diversification. He up there.
You need to hang Alfred up there. Put him up there. He want to work. Put him up there.
Why you keep saying that about Alfred? Alfred do be wanting to work. Because we have had career development conversations, and Alfred be taking notes.
all your skills that you're implanting in Alfred, and he's trying to use them.
Alfred had called me the other night. He asked me to do a mock interview with him.
Mm-hmm.
I know Alfred over there. I know he got to be going on a lot of interviews. I applaud
There he is. Alfred called me the other night too, asking me which piece of cake should he choose to eat, and I told Alfred what not to eat. Alfred showed out anyway. And I think Alfred be getting that foolishness from you.
No, we're two different people.
When you be teaching, why you imparting all that education into him and all those that human resource knowledge that you impart to him, all these skills that you help him, coach him to do this, coach him to do that. You ain't coach him to not to be partying late at night and not there doing all this stuff and won't go to work and can't even answer the phone early anymore. I tell you what you do. You wake up early Monday morning and call Alfred and see what Alfred ain't answer that phone.
Oh, you know, I'm going to try that. I never thought about that.
Alfred said them people better not call him too early. You know, most employers, they have their recruiters call people early because it's the early bird that gets the worm, honey. Alfred said, bump that worm.
Well, you know, I bet Alfred got some stuff hid up somewhere. He ain't telling somebody. It's some stuff.
It's not.
You say what?
You're right. It's not. Because, honey, when he called me, honey, I think Alfred have his own person to DJ in the background sometimes.
I'm going to have to go visit Alfred because it sounds like Alfred be off the chain. But it's so funny because when I be talking to Alfred, you don't hear nothing. You talking about he have a personal DJ. He just seems so quiet. We be talking and we be going over HR things, interviewing what to say and he'd be like, yeah, okay, I got it. Okay, I got it. So tell me more about like that question about yourself. And he'd be asking like the very critical questions. I answer them for him. He'd be so intrigued and appalled.
So Alfred be over there playing you too. Just like them people at that stove. That lady you was talking about at that stove and they played them people.
Maybe I'm gonna have to call Alfred and ask him, you know, since I'm already dressed up, see what Alfred doing.
Leave Alfred alone. Alfred living his best life. What were your fun day Friday topics? I thought you did this at 7 o'clock because I tried to call earlier.
I was asleep. I was asleep. I had took me a nap before I prepared for this.
So you gonna get on late tonight? Oh my God, it's a pretty Honda just pulled in front of me.
It's not late. We're gonna make it at 7 o'clock.
Now that's a nice Honda. Is that what you went to see today, a Honda dealer? Because you be going to all them dealers knowing you ain't finna get them people their money. Allegedly.
She said,
how they driving them people cars? 285, 285. No, you finna get them people.
Oh. And you know, my last topic tonight I had to talk about was Lenox Square.
Oh, Lord.
You know, I had a taste for some Garrett's popcorn. My tongue was just watering, blazing spit for it. So I got in my car today. Said I'm gonna drive. I'm so excited because I'm finna go get me like this big bag of Garrett's popcorn, the caramel size. So I goes up there. I gets around the corner once I done got in the mall. I see the store, but I don't see no popcorn. So it's this lady. She's standing up there in black. She was in front of this candy store, but she really wasn't in front of it. So I asked the lady, I said, ma'am, you work here? And she went left. She said, yes. Because I didn't know if she worked there. I hated to just assume. So I asked the lady, and she told me, she said, oh, no, they haven't been open. They said they was opening back up in May. That was last year. She said, but they hadn't opened up yet. So I was so hurt and disappointed. And all the people that I saw in there, I said, Oh my goodness, it's time for me to get out this mall. I was seeing too many people. So I left out the mall. I ain't try to go to no store. I don't want to see too many people.
Let me get my card.
So I left and I left out the mall. But I did go by this bakery because I saw that this bakery I used to go on that side of town in the North Druid Hills area. And I made a U-turn right in the road. And I made sure there was no traffic coming. And I said, because I was about to get on the interstate, so I just turned around. And I went to the store, and it's this lady that she's been working there for years. She's a black lady. Now, she's very nice, very personal. She's been there for years. I always get to talking with her. You would think we've been knowing each other. We have, actually. But where do we have?
Sound like you have. You talking about she been working there for years, so you been going in there eating them people's stuff.
She have been. She just as nice. I told that lady, I said, do you know I was about to get on the interstate, not the interstate. I was about to get on the interstate. I said, and I turned that car, woo. We did, woo. Woo. I turned that car around, and I came all the way out the way to come over here because they make these little, the cookie tastes like a biscuit, but it have like this glaze or fondant frosting on it. So I'm sitting up there and I'm like, okay. And I always go get those cookies, so I got like 4. They about this big. Matter of fact, hold on just a minute. I'll go get one.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
Okay, y'all, I'm back. This is what they look like. Y'all see, I'm glad I put this cookie right here because this is what we doing. This is Fun Day Friday. Smile for all of you people that are not smiling today. You should be smiling.
So that's why you popping around there acting like Afro was acting the other night when he was eating all them sweets?
No. I told you, Afro be in his own world. And these sunflower cookies. When I tell you these cookies are good, let me put them back. Y'all sit there.
They look like they half done.
They're not half done. They have frosting on them. They are so good. Ooh, when I tell you.
They feel like they should have stayed in the oven a little bit longer.
Didn't I just tell her they ain't half done? They put frosting on it. That's how you cook like the butter cookies and the sugar cookies. You don't cook them like how some of these folks, you go in the restaurant and they don't teach these people, especially in Zaxby's. They don't. Oh, did I say that? My
Lord
bad.
Jesus, he done put that out there
Allegedly. It ain't no allegedly. Y'all don't fix these. Y'all cook them cookies and y'all don't be.
It ain't every Zax because the Zaxby's in my location, honey, they are amazing. You would swear that you in Chick-fil-A, honey, the way they treat you around here.
She gets on my nerves talking about her good customer service that she.
Because they are amazing. That's y'all know that old foolishness.
She don't call these people ghetto. They are.
You have been on the phone with me and witnessed the great customer service that we get in our part time.
Well, send some of them up here.
Because them people tired. They've been stuck in traffic all day. They've been going through all this foolishness. They get to work. They tired.
Well, send some of them up here because some of them, they don't know how to cook cookies. I told the girl the other day, I said, dude, I need to come back here and show you how to cook these cookies because they send these cookies out and they tell you what time to put. And I don't understand what, for the life of me, people, if you are cooking chocolate chip cookies, you are only supposed to cook them to a certain point. You take them out the freaking oven and you set them there because they will cook the rest of themselves. Not you cook them till they get done in the oven, and then you wonder why when you put them on the freaking counter, they still cooking and they get hard as a rock, and then you take and throw something at a wall or a glass and they bust through the glass because that's how hard they are. You hit somebody in the head and they end up in intensive care because you hit them with a cookie. And that's how some of they cookies be. That's why I don't eat holiday cookies anymore. And then they don't change the texture. It's some of them, not all of them, but they've changed the texture to their cookies too. They don't taste those Otis Meyer cookies that they have. They've changed the texture to some of them.
Dang, that really mess you up, honey. That's your pet peeve, right? They don't mess with your cookie.
They don't. They ain't gonna sit up there. I remember I went in there
you
one day.
You got upset by that because I be glad when you watch this playback because, honey, you need to talk to your therapist about you and them cookies. Because you just went through an episode. I don't know if the people seen it, but from the view that I got, honey, you went in about them cookies. I know you from the South and we know how to cook our cookies. We know how to bake, but, honey, don't be upset with them people. Y'all please take them cookies out the oven before they get fully done so y'all won't mess up Larry's mental status.
And not only that, I had went there one day and they didn't have no cookies. And I'm trying to understand, how you work in this restaurant and you just, let me do just like what they did. You doing just like this. You doing just like this. Ain't nobody pay attention to see. Ain't no cookies there. Y'all done did this all day. So now I'm got employed to be the performance coach again to these people.
There we go.
And, I'm going to start telling these people, if I'm coming in to be y'all performance coach, oh, baby, y'all got to pay me. And I'm not talking about no $10 no hour neither. So.
You sound like, see, that's where Africa get that from, putting all that money on them applications. That's what get. I knew it. After we applied for a job that got about 10 duties on there, he want $80,000.
Well, that's good. Well, I would say he's doing better than me because I know if I'm got 10 duties, I know what I'm gonna put down there. I'm gonna be nice.
That's why you need to stop giving your skills out so freely. You run around there performance coaching everybody. But go ahead with what you were saying. I just had a light bulb moment because I figured Afro got that crap from you.
What make you think he got it from me?
Because he was popping around the other night eating sweets and acting crazy, knowing he shouldn't have been eating sweets that late. Did something to him about a job early in the morning. He can't even get up because he done popped around all night. And then he talking about the different salaries he put on these applications and these recruiter calling him. And he interviewing the recruiters.
What he be saying to the recruiters? He ain't tell me that part. What did he tell?
How long have you been working there? How do you like your job?
Wait till I talk to Alfred. Alfred be off the chain. When we be talking, Alfred be like just so calm, cool, collective, just so studious. I'm like, oh, okay, Alfred.
That's because he done told everybody else for the day.
Let's bring Alfred into this conversation because it due to this performance coaching. So I say, okay, they don't hire. Adam came on board with these folks' job as a performance coach. It was about. I get so tired of hearing these sirens. You hear them all the time. So I say, well,
I'm finna get off the line. I got to run in this store.
She done said in that call. I don't know how long she gonna run in the store.
I done seen the officer come out now.
Why he had to come out?
I don't know. He done parked in that reserved parking spot where they have only for law enforcement, and that means they supposed to be in there monitoring the store when they park in that parking spot. Oh, he done went in there to get his own personal items, abusing his authority. I be quiet, like Daddy. I be watching.
Well, y'all, I love the law. I do. I love the law.
Love some of them because some of them bad crazy. Bad crazy. We just had one in our area. I don't think I told you about that. He just what it was the week before last week. Week before last, he committed suicide. As he over here supposed to be monitoring these people's store, and he done got caught stealing out the store. He on investigation, so he wants to kill himself.
Oh.
Because he under investigation. No.
What would make him kill himself because he's under investigation?
I don't know. They don't know. They can't ask him because he gone. But allegedly, what the streets are saying, that it was more than that. It was more than him just stealing out of Walmart. But, allegedly, people saying because they knew it was more because of, his ethnicity, that if it would have been another ethnicity, they wouldn't have killed themselves for that. But because of his ethnicity and the background and what the street committee saying, that's why he killed himself. But I just feel bad for the little poor man family because he done left from him to hold the bag. And he done gone on the glory. They supposed to be up here monitoring the store. He done came in, got his little goodies and gone and left that little park. But I'm gonna go on in here and be covered with the armor of God.
You gonna be covered with the what?
The whole armor of God. But no, this isn't a bad store. But I don't know why that man was stealing out them people's store. Walmart ain't did nothing. It's the best Walmart ever. They so friendly. These people treat you like you walking in Publix in here. We ain't got it like this, like y'all do. Our people down here, we in the South, honey. We ain't got it like that.
Yes, they're in the South. I've been to that Walmart, everyone, and they are so friendly. They're not like when you walk in some of these Walmarts up here, and you tap somebody on the shoulder, and they be like, "Touch me again." Like, oh, I just came to get some. I just came for some help.
I just have to tap these. As soon as you walk in the store, I don't care what aisle you go in, what side of the store you're on, even in the garden center. They so friendly, they so helpful. They just popping up like popcorn. You be wondering where they coming from. They're like, hey, how you doing? You having a good day? Everything okay? You finding everything okay? Yes, ma'am, I was. But you flying through here? But I mean, they real friendly. That's why I hate them. Man was stealing if he was stealing, but they said that's what he was under investigation for. Oh, we won't never know because he gone. But he didn't have to miss on them people inventory if that was him or somebody he knew. But allegedly, that's what the people said. Well, that's what they said. That's what they had on the newspaper article. So it comes from the newspaper. So allegedly, just to safeguard or whatever. But anyway, yeah. Why is you laughing? It ain't funny. That man gone.
It ain't funny, y'all. It's how she's saying it.
Seeing all the police, because I was sitting at the store, another store, and I see all the police coming by, state patrol, sheriff's department. They just riding down the road, around the main highway in the town, and I'm like, okay. So I called my friend who knows everything in this area, and she's like, yeah, that man killed himself the other night. I'm like, what? Yeah, he drove down the dirt road in the African American neighborhood, and he shot himself. Why he had to go in the African American neighborhood to shoot himself? Yeah, say he was under investigation. I said, oh my goodness. They're stealing out of Walmart. Why y'all messing up Walmart inventory? Oh, they had that shrink, that protection. Lord bless them.
You say shrink protection? Oh.
Well, they be counting their inventory. They call it shrink.
Oh. Yeah.
For the assets protection people, the people that are watching out for this shrinkage, the people stealing inventory and stuff.
Oh, you talking about them people that walk around and they look like normal people?
Some of them. Mm-hmm.
Oh. Yeah, these Walmarts up here. Some of them. Not all of them. Some of them, you walk up, you get this. You know what? Tonight is Friday night. I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to wear tonight. Because me and my homeboy, we supposed to be going out to the club tonight. And now here you come walking up. Excuse me. And so I was trying to see that I want to wear red or blue. Because it's going to be banging. Excuse me. Hold on just a moment. How can I help you?
That's how they act. They don't be want to help you.
Yeah. How can I help you? Oh, well, can you show me? I was looking for like the extension cords. Okay. You go all the way over there, and you go all the way over there. And once you go all the way over there, turn right, and they'll be right on that aisle. You'll see.
See, that's sad.
Now we on the food aisle. We on the food part of the grocery store. Don't you dare stand up there and say, can you show me the elf?
Oh my goodness.
They look at you.
These jokers over here, they'll leave you, honey, trying to show you what's up at. They had me all around that store. Baby, we gonna find it. What was I looking for? I think I was looking for some easy off. She done went to 3 different aisles. I said, ma'am, I looked over there and said, baby, we gonna find it. We gonna find it. I'm like, well, she more worried about it than I am.
You see, do y'all hear this? They look at you up here like, you be like, well, wait, can you show me? They look at you like, the elf? Like, I done told you it's on the other side of the store. Like, you don't act like, I mean, I gave you directions. You can't follow direct. That's how their face, it speaks so much volume. It speaks just like I'm speaking now. Like, you don't know what I just told you? Dang. We up in here in the middle of a conversation. I'm trying to figure out what I want to wear to the club, and you want to come and interrupt me, and I tell you to go over there and to go all the way down, make a right, and then make a left, and you talking about some come show you. Elf, get out my face. Trying to finish up our...
Don't be talking about them people. You exaggerate.
I ain't exaggerate. I be scared to ask some people like...
It's supposed to be Fun Day Friday. You're supposed to talk about fun stuff.
This is
you want
fun.
to talk about people that won't help people done kill their stuff and all that. You dragging people down on Fun Day Friday.
This is Fun Day Friday. Them people don't be want to help people. They should do like this. See, this is Fun Day Friday. You don't like your job, just quit.
Oh,
quit.
So
just quit and have fun. Enjoy life. Like I hear some people saying, enjoy life. Don't sit up there and get mad at people because they're asking you for help. See, let's turn this into help me moment. We're going to turn this into help me moment on Fun Day Friday. If you don't like your job, leave it. No one actually forced you to actually apply there.
So Fun Day Friday, you gonna keep these folks on live all night long? Because you've been on there about 2 hours.
Oh my God. You know I don't forget. I'm looking at this clock. You and you get on here. Now she calls in. You get on here talking about some I don't care people. Then I slip out and I say the name and she's like, then you just say you gonna say. I could have played it off. Glad nobody don't know who it is though. When I tell you this Fun Day Friday is turned up. Okay, everyone. I am so excited that you all joined me, and I value your time because I know you all have plans for tonight and this weekend, and I value your time.
So he done kidnapped.
So I'm gonna see what Alfred is up to because I know he's at home just resting his precious self out. Got that, Alfred. So I'm going to chat with you all later. And I do want to say thank you so much for tuning in to Said Larry J. I am Larry J. So thank you so much for tuning in. And thank you for our caller who remains anonymous. If y'all only knew who this caller was. If y'all only knew who this caller was. Oh, like I tell y'all, pay attention. Pays attention, because some of y'all don't be paying no attention. So thank you so much for tuning in, and you all have a wonderful weekend. Finna get off this live because y'all see I am dressed up. Yes, get off. Be safe. Y'all stay prayed and covered up in the blood of Jesus. Until next time, bye.